Beloved, awareness is the foundation of transformation. When we truly open our eyes to the energy surrounding us, we begin to understand that our homes are not just physical structures. They are extensions of our hearts, minds, and spirits. Every item, every sound, and every interaction within those walls contributes to the atmosphere we live in daily. This energy can either uplift us or weigh us down. The first step in reclaiming the peace and harmony we deserve is becoming aware of what we are inviting into our sacred space. Have you ever walked into a room and felt an unexplainable sense of heaviness? Or perhaps you've noticed a deep sense of calm in another space, even if it was simple and unadorned. That feeling isn't random, it's the energy. Our homes absorb and reflect the emotions, intentions, and histories of the things we bring into them. Items passed down, purchased, or gifted carry their own vibrational imprint. If we don't take the time to understand what's around us, we might unknowingly harbor objects that disturb our peace and invite negativity into our lives. Awareness invites us to pause and reflect. It asks us to take stock of not only what we see, but also what we feel. Walk through your home with intention. Notice what stirs your heart and what causes tension. It's not about being superstitious. It's about being mindful. A broken mirror may not literally invite misfortune, but its presence could subconsciously remind us of things we've avoided repairing or relationships that feel fractured. When we start to pay attention, we can begin to discern what aligns with our values and what conflicts with them. This journey of awareness also involves looking inward. Our homes are often mirrors of our internal state. Cluttered rooms may reflect cluttered minds. Items associated with painful memories might indicate unresolved wounds. When we become aware of these connections, we can make empowered choices to let go of what no longer serves us. This is not about fear, but about freedom. Freedom from the things that keep us tethered to energies of doubt, pain, or anxiety. Awareness is not only about identifying negative energies, but also about intentionally inviting positive ones. When we fill our spaces with items that inspire joy, love, and hope, we begin to transform not just our homes, but our lives. Think about the photos, artwork, or symbols in your home. Do they reflect the person you're becoming? Are they reminders of your highest aspirations or anchors pulling you back to a version of yourself you've outgrown? By choosing items that radiate light, we naturally attract more of it into our lives. Beloved, the power of awareness is a gift. It reminds us that we are not powerless, even when life feels overwhelming. By becoming conscious of the energy we allow into our homes, we take the first step toward reclaiming our peace. Let today be the day you commit to walking through your space with open eyes and an open heart. Trust that as you release what doesn't belong, you create room for all the beauty and blessings waiting to fill your life. Objects carry stories, how items can hold on to past emotions or intentions. Beloved, every object in your home tells a story. Whether it's the cozy blanket draped over your couch or the antique vase handed down through generations, these items carry the weight of emotions, memories, and intentions. Some stories uplift and inspire us, while others silently weigh us down. To truly understand the energy within our homes, we must become intentional about the objects we surround ourselves with and the narratives they bring into our lives. Think about that one item you've been holding on to, not because you love it, but because of obligation or fear. Maybe it's an old piece of furniture from a relationship that ended in heartbreak, or a gift that came with mixed emotions. These objects may seem harmless on the surface, but they often carry the energy of the experiences tied to them. They serve as silent witnesses to your life, subtly influencing how you feel and how you move through your space. When we hold on to items with heavy or negative associations, we unknowingly give those past emotions a place in our present. It's not just sentimental items that carry stories. Every item you bring into your home arrives with a history. That thrifted table might have been part of someone else's joyful family meals. Or it might have been present during moments of struggle. When we purchase or inherit objects, we also inherit their energy. It's why some items feel comforting and familiar, while others feel unsettling for reasons we can't quite articulate. Awareness of this dynamic helps us make conscious choices about what we allow into our space. This isn't about being fearful of your belongings, but about being intentional. Ask yourself, what stories do the objects in my home tell about me? Are they stories of love, hope, and growth, or do they remind me of pain, loss, or regret? For example, a piece of art gifted by a friend who is no longer in your life might carry the energy of that fractured relationship. Every time you see it, you're reminded of something you may have already worked hard to heal. By letting go of these items, you're not erasing the past. You're making space for the future. Conversely, some objects can serve as powerful reminders of joy, connection, and resilience. A family heirloom might carry the warmth of generations past, and a handmade piece of art could remind you of your creativity or the kindness of the person who gave it to you. These items can anchor us in gratitude and inspire us to move forward with courage. When we consciously choose objects that align with our values and intentions, we create a home that nurtures our spirit rather than drains it. Beloved, understanding that objects carry stories is a call to reclaim the energy in your home. By releasing what no longer aligns with your journey and surrounding yourself with items that reflect who you are becoming, you can transform your living space into a sanctuary of peace and possibility. Remember, the goal is not perfection, but intentionality. Every choice you make about the items in your home is an opportunity to affirm the life you want to create. Let your space be a testament to your growth, your joy, and your unwavering belief in the beauty of the journey ahead. Decluttering for emotional freedom. Why a clear space fosters a clear spirit. Beloved, our outer spaces often mirror our inner world. When we step into a cluttered home, it's not just the piles of objects that overwhelm us, it's the emotional weight they carry. Every piece of clutter represents an unfinished decision, a lingering emotion, or a fragment of our past. Decluttering isn't just about tidying up, it's about setting ourselves free. A clear space invites clarity, peace, and renewal into our hearts and minds. When we hold on to clutter, we create physical and emotional barriers to our own growth. Each item demands attention, even if subconsciously. That stack of unopened mail whispers of procrastination. The clothes that no longer fit remind us of old insecurities. And the drawer filled with knickknacks begs the question, what if I need this someday? These subtle messages create a constant background noise that drains our energy and clouds our spirit. Decluttering is an act of reclaiming your mental and emotional bandwidth, a way to quiet the noise so you can focus on what truly matters. Decluttering is deeply symbolic. When we release items we no longer need, we're also letting go of the fears, guilt, or attachments tied to them. Consider the books you've never read but feel obligated to keep, the sentimental gifts that no longer resonate, or the souvenirs from trips that remind you more of the stress than the joy. Every time you choose to let go, you're affirming to yourself that you are not bound by your past or by other people's expectations. You are free to create a life that reflects who you are today, not who you were yesterday. A clear space fosters emotional freedom by allowing room for presence and creativity. When we declutter, we create an environment that nurtures calm and focus. Imagine walking into a room where every item has a purpose and brings you joy. The weight of too much is lifted, and in its place is a sense of ease and inspiration. With fewer distractions, you can fully engage in meaningful activities, whether it's connecting with loved ones, pursuing a passion, or simply enjoying a moment of stillness. Decluttering also invites gratitude into our lives. As we sift through our belongings, we're reminded of what we truly value. It's an opportunity to reflect on the abundance we already have and to let go of the scarcity mindset that convinces us we need more. By keeping only what serves us, we create space for joy and gratitude to flourish. This shift in perspective transforms our relationship with our possessions, turning our homes into places of abundance rather than accumulation. Beloved, the act of decluttering is a profound gift to yourself. It's not just about removing physical items, it's about reclaiming your power and reconnecting with your spirit. When you create a clear space, you're making a declaration that you are worthy of peace, joy, and simplicity. Let go of the things that no longer serve you and watch as the freedom of space ripples into every aspect of your life. Trust that as you release, you make room for new blessings, new opportunities, and a renewed sense of purpose. Symbolism matters, recognizing the messages behind the items we own. Beloved, the things we choose to keep in our homes are more than just objects. They are symbols. They carry messages, meanings, and memories that speak to our subconscious minds every day. Whether we are aware of it or not, the items we surround ourselves with shape our emotions, our energy, and even our identity. Recognizing the symbolism in the things we own is a powerful way to reclaim our space, align with our values, and intentionally design a life that nurtures our spirit. Every object in your home has a voice, telling a story about who you are, what you value, and where you've been. That family photo on the mantle, it may symbolize love, connection, and belonging. The trophy on the shelf might represent achievement and hard work. But not all messages are positive. A chipped mug could remind you of neglect or scarcity, while a painting with dark tones might unintentionally evoke feelings of sadness or fear. When we begin to see objects not just for what they are, but for what they represent, we can better understand the energy we are living with. Symbolism often works on a subconscious level, influencing our thoughts and emotions in ways we might not immediately notice. For instance, consider a mirror in your home. Beyond its practical use, it might symbolize self-reflection, truth, or even vanity, depending on how it's placed and how it makes you feel. A cluttered desk might send a message of chaos and overwhelm, even if you're not consciously thinking about it. Recognizing these underlying messages helps us discern which objects support our growth and which ones might be holding us back. Some items carry deeply personal symbolism tied to specific memories or experiences. A piece of jewelry from a loved one might symbolize loyalty and care, while an item associated with a painful event could serve as a reminder of hurt or regret. These personal symbols can either empower or drain us, depending on the emotions they evoke. The key is to ask yourself, does this object bring light into my life, or does it weigh me down? By honoring the role symbolism plays in our relationship with objects, we can begin to curate our space with intentionality. It's also important to recognize that cultural and societal symbolism can influence our perceptions of the things we own. For example, certain colors, shapes, or patterns may carry meanings tied to traditions, beliefs, or values. A dream catcher might symbolize protection and good energy, while a broken clock could represent stagnation or lost time. When we bring these items into our homes, we are inviting their stories into our lives. Being mindful of these meanings allows us to align our environment with the values and energies we want to cultivate. Beloved, when you take the time to understand the symbolism behind the items you own, you empower yourself to live with greater intention and purpose. Let your home reflect the beauty, strength, and peace you desire. Release the items that carry messages of fear, doubt, or pain, and surround yourself with those that inspire hope, love, and joy. Remember, your space is a canvas, and every object is a brushstroke, contributing to the masterpiece of your life. Choose wisely and watch how the energy in your home transforms to support the person you are becoming. The influence of entertainment. Why being mindful of media and symbols is crucial. Beloved, the entertainment we consume has a profound impact on our hearts, minds, and spirits. From the movies we watch to the music we listen to and even the artwork we choose to display, Every form of entertainment carries messages and energy that influence us on conscious and subconscious levels. While entertainment often serves as a source of joy, inspiration, and relaxation, it's crucial to recognize how the symbols, themes, and narratives embedded in it can shape our thoughts, emotions, and even the atmosphere of our homes. Media is not passive, it's active and engaging, often planting seeds in our minds. A film laden with violent imagery or hopeless themes can leave us feeling anxious or disconnected long after it ends. Similarly, music with dark or negative lyrics might subtly shift our mood or outlook without us even realizing it. These forms of entertainment act as energetic visitors in our lives. If we invite media filled with chaos, despair, or aggression into our spaces, we unintentionally allow those energies to settle there. Awareness of this influence helps us make conscious choices about what we consume and how it aligns with the environment we wish to create. The symbols present in entertainment carry their own power. A poster or artwork featuring unsettling imagery or themes can serve as a constant silent influence in your home. Even fictional stories carry symbolic weight. They may glorify toxic behaviors, instill fear, or perpetuate limiting beliefs. For example, repeated exposure to stories that celebrate greed or vengeance might subtly normalize those values, while uplifting narratives of kindness, resilience, and connection can inspire growth and positivity. By being intentional about the media and symbols we engage with, we take control of the messages we internalize and reflect outward. Beloved, our homes are meant to be sanctuaries, spaces that nurture our peace and inspire our growth. To protect this sanctuary, we must be vigilant about the energy we allow in through entertainment and symbols. Ask yourself, does this movie, song, or artwork bring light into my life? Does it align with the values I hold dear? By choosing uplifting and empowering media, we not only protect our peace, but also foster an environment that supports joy, hope, and creativity. Remember, every choice you make in what you consume and display is an opportunity to cultivate a life filled with the energy of love, purpose, and possibility. Breaking toxic attachments, letting go of things that no longer serve us. Beloved, holding on to something that no longer serves you can feel like clutching a lifeline, even when that lifeline has turned into a chain. Whether it's a physical item, a lingering memory, or an outdated belief, toxic attachments can keep us tethered to pain, fear, or stagnation. Letting go is not about denying the past or discarding its significance. It's about creating space for growth, healing, and renewal. When we release what no longer serves us, we are making a powerful declaration that we are ready to embrace the life we truly deserve. Toxic attachments often stem from fear. We worry that letting go means losing a part of ourselves or dishonoring our history. For example, we may cling to objects that remind us of a relationship that has ended, believing that their presence somehow preserves the love we once felt. Or we might hold on to items tied to painful events because we've convinced ourselves that letting go is equivalent to forgetting. In truth, letting go does not erase the lessons or the memories. It frees us from the emotional weight that holds us back. It allows us to honor the past without being imprisoned by it. Letting go also requires us to confront the stories we've told ourselves about our attachments. Sometimes we hold on to things because they represent who we think we should be, rather than who we truly are. A closet full of clothes we no longer wear might symbolize a version of ourselves we've outgrown but aren't ready to release. A gift we dislike but feel obligated to keep might reflect our fear of disappointing others. By examining these attachments with compassion and honesty, we can discern whether they align with the person we are becoming. This process is not easy, but it is liberating. Beloved, Breaking toxic attachments is an act of courage and self-love. It is choosing to prioritize your peace, your growth, and your well-being over the weight of what no longer serves you. When you let go of the objects, beliefs, and emotions that hinder your progress, you create room for new blessings, new opportunities, and new joys to enter your life. Trust that the act of releasing is not a loss. It is a gain. It is an invitation to step into the fullness of your potential, unburdened and free to embrace the beauty of what lies ahead. Creating a sanctuary, how to intentionally design a home that uplifts you. Beloved, your home should be more than just a place to live. It should be a sanctuary, a sacred space that nurtures your spirit and restores your energy. The way you design and care for your home is a reflection of the love you have for yourself and those you share it with. Creating a sanctuary begins with intention, as every choice you make, from the colors on your walls to the objects on your shelves, contributes to the energy that fills your space. It is within this intentionality that the transformation from a house to a haven begins. To design a home that uplifts you, start by identifying what brings you joy and peace. Look around your space and ask yourself, what makes me feel most at ease? What colors, textures, and scents invite calm into my heart? For some, a soft palette of neutral tones fosters serenity, while for others, vibrant hues inspire creativity and energy. Incorporate natural elements like plants, sunlight, and fresh air to ground your space and connect it with the beauty of the world outside. These choices may seem small, but they carry the power to shift the atmosphere of your home and elevate your mood each day. A sanctuary is not just about aesthetics, it's about functionality and flow. Consider how your home supports your daily life and well-being. Do you have a cozy corner for rest and reflection? Is your workspace organized and inspiring? Are there areas dedicated to connection and celebration with loved ones? Each space in your home should serve a purpose that aligns with your values and intentions. Simplify where you can, declutter often, and make room for meaningful rituals. Whether it's a quiet morning coffee by the window or a family dinner at a well-loved table, these moments are the heartbeat of your sanctuary. Beloved, the most important element of a sanctuary is the energy you bring to it. A home filled with gratitude, love, and intention will always uplift and sustain you. Take time to bless your space with acts of care. Light a candle, play music that soothes your soul, or place reminders of your journey and aspirations in places where you can see them every day. Remember, creating a sanctuary is not about perfection. It's about creating a space that reflects who you are and supports the person you're becoming. Let your home be a refuge where your spirit can rest, recharge, and rise. The role of grace and gratitude, embracing peace, joy, and abundance in your living space. Beloved, grace and gratitude are transformative forces that can turn any space into a sanctuary of peace, joy, and abundance. They invite us to see our homes not just as functional environments, but as sacred reflections of our inner lives. When we approach our living spaces with gratitude, we shift our focus from what's missing to what we already have, cultivating a sense of contentment and fulfillment. Grace allows us to embrace imperfections and approach our spaces with love and compassion, making room for beauty and meaning in the ordinary moments of life. Gratitude begins with awareness. Look around your home and take a moment to truly see what surrounds you: the sunlight streaming through the window, the comfort of a well-worn chair, or the family photo that makes you smile. All of these are blessings. When we take time to acknowledge and appreciate these details, we begin to notice how abundant our lives truly are. Gratitude transforms even the simplest objects into symbols of joy and provision, filling our hearts with peace. This practice of appreciation also deepens our connection to our space, making it feel more personal and nurturing. Grace, on the other hand, allows us to let go of perfection and embrace our homes as they are. It's easy to get caught up in comparison, measuring our spaces against unrealistic ideals seen in magazines or online. Grace reminds us that a beautiful home is not about lavish decor or flawless design, but about the love and intention we pour into it. A chipped coffee mug, a patched up couch, or a slightly cluttered kitchen counter can still hold the energy of warmth and welcome. When we extend grace to ourselves and our homes, we create an atmosphere of acceptance and ease. Beloved, when grace and gratitude come together, they create a powerful foundation for peace, joy, and abundance in your living space. Gratitude helps you see the beauty in what you have, while grace frees you from the need for perfection, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Together, they inspire you to cultivate a home that reflects your heart, a place where you can rest, celebrate, and grow. By embracing these values, you infuse your home with a sense of sacredness and purpose, transforming it into a sanctuary that uplifts your spirit and nurtures your soul.